da 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 da.
Maureen Evans at number 10, and Like I Do, she started her career as a session singer. And at number 9, let's stick with the girls, and here's Susan Moore and the story about Bobby's Girl.
I wanna be Bobby's girl. I wanna be Bobby's girl. That's the most important thing to me. And if I was Bobby's girl, if I was Bobby's girl, what a faithful, thankful girl I'd be. What a faithful, thankful girl I'd be.
Susan Moore and Bobby's Girl.
What a faithful, thankful girl I'd be.
Cover version of the American hit by Marcy Blade, and here's another cover version. Mark Winter recorded this, originally recorded by Steve Lawrence. This is at number 8, and Go Away Little Girl.
Oh, go away, little girl. You won't get your way, little girl. Oh, go away, little girl, before I beg you to stay.
Mark Winter, Go Away Little Girl.
Please go
At number 8, Pick of the Pops, Radio 2, Tony Blackburn here.
away, little girl.
Here's an interesting fact. Rolf Harris coming up now at number 7 with Sun Arise. He couldn't play the didgeridoo, so they improvised with cellos. But later on, he actually learned to play the didgeridoo. Not many people know that.
Sunday rise, bringing me morning.
Rolf Harris, Sun Arise. For all didgeridoo lovers, but it wasn't on there. Number 7. And at number 6, here's Joe Brown. Incidentally, it was written by Trevor Peacock, who went on to play Jim Trott in The Vicar of Dibley. It only took a minute. At number 6 in our chart this week. Joe Brown, It Only Took a Minute. At number 6 is The Weekend in the 10th of January, 1963. And at number 5, Time to Put the Tight Trousers On Again and do a bit of yodeling with Frank Ifield and Lovesick Blues. Joe Brown, It Only Took a Minute. At number 6 is The Weekend in the 10th of January, 1963. And at number 5, Time to Put the Tight Trousers On Again and do a bit of yodeling with Frank Ifield and Lovesick Blues.
I got the lovesick blues. Well, I'm a lonesome man. I got the lovesick blues.
Frank Ifield, Lovesick Blues at number 5. It had been number 1 for 5 weeks. And at number 4, let's dance with Dwayne Eddy, shall we? Dwayne Eddy, this became his last top 20 hit of the 60s, Dance with a Guitar Man at number 4. Pick of the Pops, Radio 2. Tony Blackburn here with you, and let's go into the top 3, shall we? The Shadows. It will be number 1 in 2 weeks' time for just 1 week, and Dance On at number 3 this week. And at number 2, it had been number 1 for 3 weeks, but now at number 2, this is Elvis, and one of my favorites from him, Return to Sender.
Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone.
Elvis Presley, Return to Sender at number 2. So what's at number 1? We'll find out after the chart rundown. It's the week ending, the 10th of January, 1963. As an on-mover at number 20, the main attraction, Pat Boone. The Crystals go up 11 to this week's 19, He's a Rebel, down 5 to 18. A Forever Kind of Love, Bobby V, up 7 to this week's 17. Love Me Do, The Beatles, down 1 to 16. Your Cheating Heart, that comes from Ray Charles. Up 3 to 15, Desperado, Stan Getz and Charlie Burke. Down 3 to 14, Swiss Made, Del Shannon. Also down 3 to 13, Let's Dance, Chris Montez. Up 2 to 12, Up on the Roof, Kenny Lynch. Down 2 to 11, Telstar, The Tomatoes. Here come the top 10, and up 9 to this week's number 10, Like I Do, Maureen Evans. Down 3 to 9, Bobby's Girl, Susan Moore. Up 9 to 8, Go Away Little Girl, Mark Winter. Down 3 to 7, Sunrise, Rolf Harris. And up 2 to this week's number 6, It Only Took a Minute. That's Joe Brown. The top 5 are on the way. Here come the top 5 and down 2 to this week's number 5. Lovesick Blues, Frank Ifield. Up 1 to 4. Dance for the Guitar Man, Dwayne Eddy. Here come the terrific 3. Up 4 to this week's 3. Dance On, The Shadows. It's a non-mover, still at number 2. Return to sender, Elvis Presley. It's a non-mover, still at number 1. The next time and Bachelor Boy. It's Cliff Richard.
I'm still so very much in love with you. I'll be your bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay. Happy to be your bachelor boy until my dying day.
Two great songs from the hit film Summer Holiday, The Next Time and Bachelor Boy by Cliff Richard. In a moment, we're going to go to the 9th of January, 1988. This is Radio 2, online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM.